exploit pragmatically fear of violent attack for all sorts of other purposes, and I think that's what was happening then.
Well, it's up to our audience here at the Old Melbourne Magistrates Court and at Federation Square and on Channel 31 to make up their own minds about whether or not they think that Ned Kelly would still have gone to the gallows if he'd had a better education. Professor Margaret Gardner, the panel supports the idea that education can help make and remake people, but the question remains, given what you know about his resume, would you have let him in to RMIT University?
Yes, and I think he would have been a lively student. He would have chosen exactly what he wanted to do, and he may well have been a journalist or a creative writer, or indeed he may have gone on to be a great advocate in other fields. He was clearly a natural leader and someone who liked to choose his own future, and education allows people to choose their own future, but to do so in a way that allows them to do that and build futures for themselves that don't involve them in the sort of outcomes that were visited on Ned Kelly.
He could have enrolled in your new law course, if nothing else. Well, there are famous words that have to conclude this particular discussion, as they did also conclude the trial of Ned Kelly. At this stage, Justice Redmond Barry, I hand over to you.
I have now to pronounce your sentence. You will be taken from here to the place from whence you came, and thence on a day appointed by Executive Council to a place of execution, and there you will be hanged by the neck until you be dead. May God have mercy upon your soul.
I will go a little further than that and say, I will see you there where I go.
Remove the prisoner.
And it may not surprise you to know that Ned was hanged and Sir Redmond followed not long after, passing away shortly after the execution of Ned Kelly in Melbourne, and maybe they did both meet. Thank you for joining us on Channel 31 at Federation Square on the big screen and here in the Old Melbourne Magistrates Court, and thank you to RMIT University.